everyone. Today I'll be talking about Triton. This will be the introduction to Triton. We'll be looking at what is a Triton, how do we recognize a Triton, and how do we voice a Triton. These are the three different aspects we'll be looking at. But in this lesson, we'll be looking at the introduction to Triton. What is a Triton and how do we recognize it? The first way to recognize a Triton is 3 whole steps. If you hold down any note, then count 3 whole steps from that gives you your Triton. For example, if you hold down the C major, if you count 3 whole steps, that gives you F sharp. So C and F sharp is a Triton. Another way of recognizing a Triton is counting 6 half steps. For example, if you have your C, count 6 half steps, and that will be F sharp again. Number 2, if you have a 5th chord, a 5th chord is simply the 1 and the 5. If you flatten the 5, you have a Triton. So if you hold on your 1 and you flatten your 5, you can also derive a Triton. The third way of deriving your Triton is from a diminished chord. Diminished chords are simply minor thirds. For example, diminished chord in the key of C is the C, the E flat, and the G flat. Now, how do I derive a Triton from this? If I remove the E flat, I have the C and the G flat left, and that is a Triton. The fourth way of recognizing a Triton is from a dominant chord. Dominant chord is simply the 1, 3, 5 and the flattened 7. Now, if I have a dominant chord, if I remove the 1 and the 5, I'm left with the 3rd and the flattened 7. For example, in the key of C, the C, the E, the G, and the B flat is the dominant chord. If I remove the C and the G, I'm left with the E and the B flat. That is the Triton. And the last one we'll be looking in this lesson is simply looking for the 3rd and the flattened 7. So if you're in the key of F, simply go to the 3rd and the flattened 7. If you're in the key of B, go to the 3rd and the flattened 7. Any key, just go to the 3rd and the flattened 7. That is the simplest way of recognizing a Triton. In more lessons to come, I'll be talking about how to voice your Triton. Please feel free to comment below, share, and subscribe.